Hello. In today's video, I'm going to be continuing the 1 loop lastly series with the last T subset, T slash. This is the first case where you have a block and nothing else. AOF goes with the block, and the alg for this case is the mirror of the OLL. So that looks like this. If you don't know it, it's just R prime F prime, y u r u prime, y prime F. And if you use any other alg, you gay. This is the next case where I have a block and a bar. AOF goes with the bar and it does a U2, or you can use this as AOF. The alg for this case would be regrip like this: R2, F2, R, U2, R, U2, R prime, F2, R, U prime, insert the pair. The finger tricks for this would be regrip like this, and then you do that, and then make sure you're doing lefty U2s, and then that. And faster, it'll look like this. This is the next case where you have two bars like this in a J-pump fashion, and AOF goes with this bar. The alg for this case is RU, R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, FR, Y F prime, R prime, U, R, S. Finger tricks for this would be pinch, and then you can do that, and then push you, or you can do drag you, but I like to do push you because the next move is S after the R. And faster, it will look like this. This is the next case where you have a bar and then these two are matching, these two are matching. You can also use the pseudo bar, but I prefer this bar and these two. AOF recognition would be this blob, and the alg for this case is S, R, U prime, R2, U, B prime, U prime, R2, U, B, R prime, S prime. Finger tricks are a bit weird because the alg is a bit weird, but they're cool. So S, and then B prime with your ring finger, and then push B with your index, and then that. And then faster, it will look like this. This is the next case where you have this bar and these two are opposite. This also resembles a T-pump, where you can see the resemblance like this. And AOF would be this bar doing a U prime, or this corner twisting in the spot. The alg for this case is quite lengthy, but stick with me. This is this is TPS spammy. RU, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F, RU, R prime, U prime, R prime, F prime, R. Finger tricks for this would be this, and then pinch F, that. And faster, it will look like this. This is the next case where I have this bar and this pseudo bar. You can also recognize that there's this bar, and this is adjacent. AOF for this case is either this edge, or you can use this blob. And the alg for this case is F, U, R, U2, R prime, U, R, U, R prime, F prime. Very easy alg. I don't have to go too much into finger tricks, but it's like this, and then push. You can also do push and then pinch. I just prefer to do pinch push. This is the next case where I have this bar and a pseudo block like this. You can also recognize that there's a pseudo bar here, but I use these two as recognition. AOF for this case is this corner, and the alg is R prime, U2, R, F, U prime, R prime, U, R, U, F prime, and then into the pair. If you haven't noticed, it's just the first part of the NA perm, and then that part is not included. I'll show you what it looks like with finger tricks. Push, and then your Fs are as if it's D, and then you can insert the pair. And faster. This is the next case where you have this bar, and you can also use this pseudo bar, but there's practically nothing else to recognize. AOF for this case is this bar, and the alg is RU R prime U prime R prime F prime R U2 R U2 R prime F. Finger tricks for this would be standard standard sexy, and then push. You can do righty U2 and then lefty. I just prefer to do lefty U2s with both U2s. So faster is that. This is the next case where you have this checker pattern and nothing else. And if you line up if you line up one edge, all four of them would be lined up with their corresponding centers. That's how I recognize it. AOF is one of the edges. You can use either one of them. Don't use this because it's at the back. And the alg for this case is very long. It's basically TPS spam. F double sexy F prime into sexy sledge. And finger tricks for this would be very standard. And that. Faster, it will look like this. This is the next case where you have a checkered block and a checkered bar. You can also use that if you line up one edge, not all four are lined up, as you can see. The AOF is either one of these edges, and the alg is F U R prime U prime R F prime. Solve this winter variation from the back. The finger tricks for this would be, you can use thumb like this, and then that, push, and then done. Faster, it will look like this. This is the next case where I have this pseudo bar and a pseudo block. There's nothing really that you can use other than that, except probably this and this, but this is what I use. The AOF recognition is this corner, and the alg is R prime U2 R2 U R prime U prime R prime U2 F prime R U2 R U2 R prime F. Now that's very lengthy, but it's the fastest for me at least, and the finger tricks are also very nice. Speaking of that, push U2 U2 F. And faster, it looks like this. Alright, final case. In this case, you have these two and these two, practically making two pseudo bars. AOF recognition would be this piece. You can also use this, but this piece is more obvious. And the alg is F prime U F U2 S prime R U2 R prime S. Finger tricks for this would be, you do F prime with thumb, and then this, push the S prime, and then insert the pair S. And faster, it will look like this. I know, it's Brian's son, but hey, this is the fastest. That's pretty much it for this video and the ZBLLs. In the next video, I'm going to be covering L solve CP. This is the next case where you have a block over here and a bar. For this case, the algorithm. Next case. This one is a bit long, but this is the best case that